Wyntr here, and we are on the TimeShot server. It is Friday, so Q&A Friday, and it's solo today because Poet is busy. So actually, I didn't even ask him if he wanted to do Q&A Friday, but I figured I'd do this one just me and you today. So you might not be liking it, but I'm sorry if you don't. I'm running low on some dark oak, so I'm farming some more dark oak right now. So I figured this is a good time. Need hands. This would be a good time to answer some questions because then I have something to do and I'm not just bopping around, dancing around. So, okay, let's get started. Kazekishi asks, what animal would you imagine Poet would be the way you know him? And, well, I guess I can't have Poet answer because he's not here. If I were to guess that Poet is an animal. I hear a skeleton. It must be outside the wall. Trying to think. It'd have to be something sneaky. Because he's very sneaky. And, you know, it's just... It'd have to be something very sneaky. And naughty. And a troll. I would have to say that he would be... He would be a cat. He really would be a cat because he's very sneaky and very slick. Let me see here. Cold Fair Kids asks, if you were a traffic light, what color would you be? There's only 3 colors, and I would be green for go. The Phantom Rider asks, how many YouTubers have you met in real life, and can you name them all? Well, I've met Poet. I've met Silent Mystification. I've met Steve. I'm trying to think who else I met. I guess Codename B really isn't a YouTuber. He's a developer on Hypixel. I've met Rain. I've met Dot. I've met Star. I've met Graph, MK, Mary. I haven't met Anasia yet. I've met Fabe. I've met Liam, who's not a YouTuber anymore. Who else have I met? I've met a lot. I met Cupquake. Who else did I meet? Aurelian. Who's all the good havings? Pagey Pants. Me think. Alan. Desi, I have not met. No, he didn't go to Minecon. I have met a lot, and of course I've met Poet because, yeah. Let me see here. Putty Hattie Jama asked, why did Liam get banned? Liam was not banned. He was one of the admins, so he wouldn't be banned. Liam quit YouTube to focus on college, and he is probably not coming back. So he wasn't banned. He just quit. There's that question answered. Pokemon Red asks, what are the guidelines for joining the TimeShot server? Because I'm thinking of starting my own server that I want to have an understanding for myself. Our guidelines are people who are community friendly, who basically are out to, hi. Die. We want people who aren't looking to be famous, who are doing YouTube because it's fun for them. They got to make good quality content, prove that they have the time and the dedication to be a YouTuber. Usually we want people who are out of high school, who are more, who are older, because then they don't have to focus on school. Also, we tend to only want people that we know and record with because, I don't know, we're just more of a community. You have to pass a very strict server vote, and people don't tend to vote for people if they don't know them and they've never recorded with them. So, we're looking for people that the rest of us know, basically. So, and we're very, very picky, and we are allowed to be. So, there's that. Basically, your guidelines should be, they should be friends of you and your server members, or known by the server members, or have recorded with a server member. have proven. Oh, and also we look for family friendly people because we don't like swearing, and we want people who are able to watch their mouth when they're recording with everybody else. Let me see here. Thomas Kirkham asks, live like a king or queen for a year or a princess for a lifetime. Well, a prince or princess pretty much get all the perks that a king or queen would have, right? Right? I don't need seeds. Boop. Here we go. Let me grab all these. Any more saplings anywhere that I missed? There we go. I'm going to go put this stuff in a chest right now. Can you grab that? So, Elijah Buck asks, what do you like more, DreamWorks or Disney? Well, DreamWorks is owned by Disney, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I kind of like DreamWorks because I like Shrek. So, there's that. Austin Sassini asks, Taco Bell or Chipotle? I like Taco Bell. So there's that. Oh, okay. Let's stick some of this stuff and put it away. I'm going to show you what I've been building after I'm done cutting down all these trees. Isaiah Rexing asks, if you married Poet, would that end the channel? Heck no. Why would I end my channel? Never. No, I totally plan on being just here for you guys forever. And I just got texted back there. You're welcome. It's probably Poet. Or it's Beth. I don't know. So, okay. Dana Plays asks, what made you decide to become a full-time YouTuber? And that is because I wanted to be a full-time YouTuber so I could have more time with doing the things I love. And it would give me the ability to be home more with my kids. Because right now, what I was doing, I was working full-time and then coming home and doing YouTube. And it seemed like between all that, I was always telling Beth, sorry, I'm busy, I'm recording. And I didn't go to a lot of her school things because it felt like I had to do so much for you guys too, because YouTube is my passion. It's like my antidepressant. If I don't do it, then it makes me sad. So I was constantly making content and struggling with being a mom and a full-time job. And it was so hard and stressful, and I hated my job. I wanted to do something I could enjoy. And I tell you what, I have not ever regretted this decision because this has been the most wonderful week of my life. Charles Perez asks, who's better, Marilyn Monroe or Audrey Hepburn for old movies? I like Audrey Hepburn. One of my favorite old movies is My Fair Lady that Audrey Hepburn was in. And I just think she was such a classic, beautiful beauty that she's kind of like, I loved her. I loved her. She had this wide-eyed, innocent look, and it was just beautiful. Marilyn Monroe's cool too, but she was sort of the more sultry, and I liked the innocent look. Maribel Carlo asks, what's your favorite dinosaur in ARK? My favorite has to be my trike. I know he's not special, but I love my trike. Still being texted. Let me scroll down. Brody Colley asks, what kind of dino would you have as a pet if you could? Definitely I would like to have a real trike because I am madly in love with Carl on ARK. Evil Grab asks, have you guys ever sworn in a video? I have sworn in a video before once and I'm not proud of it. But the game was like an adult game and I was basically reading out loud what it was saying. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I could have sworn before that accidentally, but not while recording. Usually, if I do swear in a video, I will pretty much just scrap the video. But I've gotten really good because like I used to work in an office and you can't swear in an office. So you just have to learn. You can learn how to not swear. I don't care who you are. You can learn to not swear. Can you react to Poet's very first TimeShot theme song? Amanda something. Every time I listen to it, it's a mix of cringing and laughing. I like Poet's voice. I think he did a very good job on that. I remember when he was trying to think of the words for it. He first just had the melody he wanted to sing to, and I remember him trying to come up with the words to sing. And I think he did a great job, and I hope he never changes it. It's my favorite theme song. All right, let's go to the next comments. Kathleen Magic asks, how many Studio Ghibli movies have you seen? I have all of them. They're so good. I've seen a lot of them. I think there might be a couple I haven't seen, but pretty much all of them. My favorite has to be Spirited Away, though. I love Spirited Away. Let me see here. The Phantom Rider asks, is the TimeShot UHC going to do another, or is the TimeShot server going to do another UHC where you all team with one of your fans? We are technically. I think the next one is going to be a friend edition though, and then in a couple more, then we'll have another guest in a few more months. So not anytime soon, but it's going to happen again. Just, I know that. Oh, I thought I saw a red streak of something. Just know that the very next one is probably going to be, I think a friend UHC where we're just going to bring friends from YouTube. I mean, some people might bring a fan if they want to, but I'm pretty sure a lot of us are just bringing our friends. I already have a couple friends that I've asked. Let me see here. Bluekin Sukiko asks, what was the most embarrassing moment of your life? Okay. I was in high school and I was severely tormented by this one guy. Like I was the quiet girl in the class, and if anybody ever talked to me, I would just basically blush. I couldn't talk back. I would just turn very red in the face. So let me make a bridge over here too. So there was this guy basically, and he would ask me out every single day on the bus, and he would do it in front of his friends, and he'd laugh, and then he'd pretend he liked me, and he'd be like, he'd compliment me, and he'd say how pretty I was, and if he did this for like weeks, like every day on the ride home from school, he would do this to me every single day. And then finally he asked me, and then I actually thought he liked me because he was like, oh, I'm not pretending to like you. And I know I was an idiot, and I thought he actually liked me finally. And so I said yes one day, and then he said really loudly so his friends could say, ew, you think I'd ever like a loser like you? And everybody on the bus laughed, and I cried. It was so embarrassing. And that was like the most embarrassing day of my life. I mean, there's other things that have happened, but I remember that. That was just the worst. It was terrible. Like, just, he went at it so long that I finally had, like, gotten fooled. And I felt like such an idiot. Okay, let me see. So, I made another bridge over here. Wow. We did this on the live stream today. This is actually, like, Wednesday when I'm recording this. Wednesday morning, we do a Euro-friendly live stream at 9 o'clock Eastern. And today, we built this bridge. We built this city on rock and roll. There we go. So, Master Pocketball asks, Q&A, will you or Poet be bringing back the hide and seek series? And well, I guess I answered that for you last Sunday when I posted hide and seek series, didn't I? So there's that. Belaleo Matey asks, what is your favorite build that you made in Minecraft? By the way, awesome video and I laughed so hard when Dave came in. So far, this whole build has been my favorite thing. Like seriously, watching this slowly all come together has been the coolest thing ever. Just, I'm feeling so proud of this. Like, it's the coolest thing ever. Oh, also, we finished the end tunnel too. Let me show you. Finished it on the stream. Luis Sal Pinheiro Gomez asked, do you believe in Bigfoot and Chupacabra? I'm more of a see it to believe it thing. I don't believe it. I believe it's possible they could exist. Do I believe they do exist? I don't know. Jose Lopez asks, how did you and Poet meet? And I think I've answered this several times, but I'll say it again. I used to run a server called Lull Nation. It was a public server, whitelisted. It was towny, I think. And I would basically be on there, and people would log on to the server and go, Poet Plays Rocks, and is this a dinosaur and archaeology mod server? And I'd be like, who the heck is Poet? And so finally I looked him up on YouTube, and I saw that he posted a link to a dinosaur and archaeology mod server, and that server had closed down, and I had the IP for it now. So I messaged him on YouTube. I didn't ever expect him to reply. And I was like, hey, hi there. So you're posted. Can you take down the, see, I finished this. And I extended this. And it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. So, I was like, can you like take down that, you know, or remove that from the description of the video? And he actually messaged me back, and I was so shocked. I was stunned because a YouTuber as big as he was took the time to message me back. So, so I was like, yeah, thanks. And then we talked about, I don't know how it came up, but I mentioned that I was in IT, and he said he was working in IT because he still had a job then. He wasn't a full-time YouTuber. And I was like, that's so cool. And we just kept messaging back and forth. And then I decided after what I started watching his videos after that. And I was commenting in all his videos. And I became somewhat of a stalker. And I always made sure to comment. And I think it was his series. What was it? Hello, Penelope. It was his City of Love series that really did. So that's where I really started following him. And so then I decided to do YouTube. I got myself fraps and I posted a video. And after a couple videos, suddenly Poet followed me. And I was like, oh, he probably doesn't even watch my videos. He's probably just being nice. And he was actually watching my videos. It was insane. And I mentioned because on Lull Nation, I didn't really have any builds to do. And I was looking for another server to start up a series, my very first official series on YouTube with. And he asked Drew if I could join Red Cubed, and Drew was like, oh my God, it's like a female poet. And he invited me to Red Cubed, and that's pretty much where it happened. And then our first series we recorded together was the Herobrine series with Drew. And it was just, if it wasn't for Lull Nation, I wouldn't have ever met Poet. So thank you, Minecraft. Willow Wabbit asks, go to Rabbit. Rabbit? Elijah Jackson asks, since unicorns are your favorite animal, are you a fan of the show My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, or have you at least heard of it? I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. I've answered Michael Sammett's question. Blue Cloud asks, what's your favorite anime? My favorite anime of all time has to be Sword Art Online because, I don't know, I just love the whole idea of being trapped in a game. It's just the coolest thing ever. On to the racetrack. Here we go. Woohoo! Maddox Stephenson asks, who is your favorite, or who is your role model? I know this is gonna really sound sappy, but I think Poet is actually my role model because since meeting him, I've grown as a person a lot too. I used to be very insecure, and I tell you what, being around Poet makes me a better person because he has taught me how to be comfortable with myself and not care what other people think and to just enjoy being me and different. So because of him, look, there's a Slappy the Enderman. It's Slappy. I know it. So, because of him, I am a better person. So he is my role model. He is, anytime I like think about what I want to do, I just think, what would Poet do? Boop. There we go. Penelope, you're such a fast horse. Let me go down here. Dana Plays asked, do you know Flufflepuff from My Little Pony? And a little explanation to my last question. I was thinking since I have recently been added to the whitelisted server of TimeShot had the same system. Oh, I answered your question. I don't know who Flufflepuff is. Hey, Fitzgerald asks, what would you name yourself if you were the other gender? Like YouTube wise? I don't know. A lot of people think Wyntr is a boy name. So I guess I would still be Wyntr. Boy names though. I don't know. I'm really partial to, I don't know what kind of boy names I would be. I don't know. I know I don't like my real first name, so I would change that if I could, but I'm not gonna tell you what. Whoa! It's water. Come on. There we go. Yeah, my first name is a very girly first name, and I don't like it, so I'd rather go by Win, honestly. There's that. And Flowery Sprout asks, what is the favorite character trait you like about Poet? Honestly, I like his outgoingness. I like how he does not care what anybody thinks about him. He's going to do what he wants to do. And he doesn't let anybody, they're judging. He doesn't even care what other people think. He just does what he loves. And that is one thing I love the most about him, is that he's unapologetically himself. I was always, I still do. I apologize for like lots of things, and it's very silly. And I guess that's just it. He's just himself, and he doesn't let anybody change him, and I love that about him. So definitely leave some more questions down in the description below. I might have him join me next time. Like, if you guys have liked this video, leave me some, I don't know, other than questions. I don't think of anything else. And I'll see you guys next time on the TimeShot server. Bye!